Letterman hangs up his microphone after decades of laughter.
And some of the most memorable moments from the Late Show include Durham native Biff Henderson.
Our Michelle Marsh traveled to New York for a behind-the-scenes look at what it's been like for Biff to be part of such a legendary show.
The marquee will come down and the curtains will close, but boy, what a ride it's been for Biff Henderson.
This is the crew. These are the real workers who will get this show done right.
Hi, guys.
Biff is the stage manager for The Late Show. Growing up in Durham and as a student at Hillside High School, it's a dream job he never dreamed of.
Coming from Durham, I never expected, number one, possibly be in television, and number two, to be on Broadway and get the opportunity to actually dance on Broadway. And I've done that. Go figure, right?
Biff has worked with Dave for more than 30 years, but what we wanted to know is, how did he go from stage manager to in front of the camera?
When it was time for him to go, when the announcer said David Letterman, he pushed me out. And I walked right down to the monologue, saw the cue cards, I started reading the jokes, just did it.
From the 2001 World Series, Super Bowl 37, the Kentucky Derby.
Show writers knew they had something special. Night after night, they created plenty of laugh-out-loud moments.
I don't know, man. How long can I read over someone's shoulder before they say something?
You are a very attractive man!
So, what does life after Letterman look like for Biff?
That's the one thing you can do. You can always go home. And that might be what I do in the future. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll come down there. Maybe I'll come down there and anchor a show at WRAL.
Oh, I think the ratings would go through the roof.
I believe that.
Tonight, we'll witness the 6,028th broadcast, a major milestone reached by a team that helped change the late-night comedy landscape. The warm-ups, rehearsals, now all part of history.
It's a different voice.
Backup warm-up for David Letterman.
For Biff and the staff of nearly 200 who have made TV magic over the decades, when the on-air light dims, it's for good.
It's been a blessing. I'm very humble about the opportunities that I've had.
In New York, Michelle Marsh, WRAL News.
All right, we'll have to make room for him up here on the anchor desk. Well, Biff Henderson started in the TV business in sales and later moved to the production side to display his creativity. You can watch the final Late Show with David Letterman right after this newscast at 11:35. Now, if you're going to record it or DVR tonight's show, don't forget it ends at about 12:55. That's about 16 minutes later than usual. They couldn't fit it all into an hour, as you can imagine.
Biff is quite the character.
He is. I think that's what made Dave's show so successful over the years, is he brought in just normal people.
Right. Oh yeah, the merchants on that street.
Funny. The Hello Deli, and it's just a lot of fun.
And I'm sure you saw the interview with Jane Pauley over the weekend.
Right,
and,
on CBS Sunday Morning.
Yeah, and I've always had the impression about Dave that he's really a pretty complex guy. He's not like your prototypical TV star. And I hope he does okay after this. I'm almost sort of worried about him.
Well, he doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to live and enjoy his life and his family. But I know what you mean.
His wife, and he'll be just fine.
So I hope things will go well for him.